Hello everyone, we are CustomMaps, the solution to your mapping needs.
Hi, my name is Kira Halls and I'm a computer science major. For CustomMaps, our capstone project, I worked on the UI as well as the front end.
Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm a computer science major. I worked on the front end as well as the back end for this project.
Hi, I'm Jessie Tauber. I'm a computer science major and I work primarily on the back end as well as a bit of the front end.
I'm Nate Stovak, a current senior here at the University of Utah studying data science. I am a part of the CustomMaps capstone team, and my contributions came in the form of all of the server code, the database, creating that, all the tables, all the connections to the backend so data flows correctly, along with some backend work for the saved routes functionality.
Typical Maps apps are very one-size-fits-all and lack customization, meaning that you end up on the same routes as everyone else and stuck in traffic. You're double checking the directions that you're getting, and you're also looking at your phone to try and change apps to maybe your music app and back to your navigation app. With Custom Maps, we allow you to personalize your navigation experience, allowing you to create custom routes and get navigation on those, as well as save routes, share them with other users. We also allow you to log into your Spotify account so that you can manage your music within our app, meaning you will be less distracted on the roads as you won't have to look at your screen for much longer than you need to. We also provide elevation information when you are in walking mode trying to take walking routes. And we also allow, if you do not wish to create an account, you can log in as guest and still have access to many of the features as you would if you had an account.
So in this first use case, we're going to go ahead and log in as a guest. Then we're going to open the edit panel down in the bottom left corner. We see that we can tap to add points to the map. So maybe this is someone that we're picking up on our way to go to a party or something. We see that there's also undo, redo, trash the whole route. Then once we're satisfied with the points we have, we can go ahead and hit the check mark and we'll get a route with the steps, the speed limit, everything you would expect from a Maps app. In the second use case, we're going to go ahead and grab a pre-saved route that we have. So I want to go to the capital, so I can go ahead and click that, and I see it populates with the route, the steps, the speed limit, everything I want. Now I can also go ahead and make a new saved route. So I'm going to go ahead and input the student union, and I can go ahead and click on that, and it will populate. Now I can go ahead and hit end navigation because I already know how to get there, but I can save this route and then I can go ahead and go back to the preferences menu, go to my saved routes and click on the share icon next to the union route, and I can go ahead and share that with my friend so that I can make sure we take the same route to get there, make sure they can get there safe and they know how to. Then I can go ahead and log out of my account.
To use a route that has been shared with me, I am going to go to the Saved Routes menu in the Preferences screen where the route has been pre-saved for me called the Union. It will populate using my location and follow along the route that my friend shared with me, ending at the desired destination. From there, let's say I'm a user with a physical disability and I'd like to create a walking route to the library from the Union. I'm going to input my source and destination, click the walking mode icon, and get directions. This route, it will then populate and show the elevation changes along the route, green for flat, orange for steep downhill, and red for steep uphill. This information will help me plan my walking route to accommodate my disability to avoid steep inclines where possible. Next, let's say that I want to take a road trip to St. George, but I'm a new driver and I hate using the highway, and I also would like to have a satellite view along my route. To do this, I'm going to go into the Avoid menu on the Preferences screen and click Avoid Highways, and then go down and change the map theme to satellite. Once we save our preferences, we can see that our map theme will have changed according to our preferences. Once we get directions to St. George, by inputting our destination, clicking the driving mode icon, and getting directions, it will populate the route and avoid the highway all the way down to St. George. It is going to take us on back roads as opposed to I-15.
In this last use case, we're going to go ahead and look at the Spotify integration functionality that we have. So we go into the Preferences screen, we can go ahead and hit Login. It will ask me to log in with my account, go ahead and agree. Then I can go ahead and choose a playlist. We see that this will go ahead and populate. And go ahead and skip through. see the different songs. We can also go to the main page and go ahead and open up navigation, get the directions, and then we see when the Spotify mini player is up, the directions will shift up so that we're not covering them. Then if we go ahead and exit out of that, then it goes away and everything shifts back to normal.
For our system architecture, we have a MySQL database that stores user information, user preferences, saved routes, and previous routes that is connected to an Ubuntu server in EC2 instance specifically that is held on AWS. That connects to our JavaScript backend code through API connections. These API connections are also the same way that we get data from Spotify and Google Maps. And we create a polished UI with React Native utilizing that backend data and code. Some statistics on our app. We have 120 issues closed, 299 commits, 12 user studies, 68 merges with main with a pipeline. We're CustomMaps. Thank you for listening to our video.